I thought it would be interesting to find out where this artificial intelligence term came from, because I've heard so many of the experts in the field not really like it, not really appreciate it. So I thought, wonder where this actually came from, and if we might break that down a little bit. So let's get into this. Let me move that fancy. All right, so here we go. So basically, this goes way back. This goes back to even before I came into the world. So basically, the original term AI, coined by John McCarthy in 1955 for the Dartmouth Conference that was held in 1956. Coined, so created by Dartmouth Conference, that was birth of AI as a normal field, involving McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Claude Shannon, defined as machines behaving in ways considered intelligent if done by humans. Interesting. So then why artificial intelligence? This is what throws everybody off, because they're looking at this as being something that it's like artificial sweetener, artificial flavors, artificial colors, something that really is just kind of fake and not real. But I think that's that fallback. If we were to say this were alien intelligence, or this were next level intelligence, or beyond human intelligence, something that we can't understand, nor are we going to be able to control, I believe that we would probably have a different thought process as related to it. But let's get into that in just a minute. So artificial comes from Latin artificialis, made by human skill, craft, or artifice. Highlights AI as engineered, contrasting with natural biological intelligence, not being faked, but about deliberate human creation, which is incredibly interesting because it just sounds fake, and I think that's what's in everybody's mind. Now, the other term that I've heard thrown about, not very often, but a little bit, which I guess does carry kind of a gender component to it, and it probably wouldn't be something that accepted in today's world, but that would be man-made intelligence, man-made general intelligence, and then man-made super intelligence. But that there's no historical record of MMI being considered in the 1950s. That's something that's been considered lately, but again, artificial, chosen for precision and neutrality that avoids gender-specific man. So we don't want the man into it. So I guess AI is probably going to stick. AI emphasizes the outcome being intelligent behavior over the creator. And in the historical context, McCarthy wanted to distinguish AI from cybernetics. That was a big, psycho-cybernetics, I believe, was the book. And that was a big thing that was being talked about back in the day, focused on symbolic computation, logical reasoning, not just feedback systems. So this is really probably going to stick and probably going to continue to be the term that people talk about. AI did become the standard term in academia, industry, and culture. Now, modern debate, some argue artificial implies imitation, just like it kind of sounds like to me, suggesting terms like synthetic intelligence might be more appropriate. Critics say AI overpromises sentience. Most AI is narrow, task specific. However, that's going to change. Probably one night we're going to go to sleep, and then the next day we're going to wake up and it's going to be a whole different world. And yes, it will happen that quickly. Mark my words. Alternative terms, augmented intelligence, it does exist, but has not replaced AI. AI does endure, it does capture ambition, building intelligence from scratch, broad, aspirational, flexible for evolving tech, likely to remain the standard as the field grows. Be careful to each other. I just thought this would be something that was interesting. So that's where it came from. I'm Connor with Honor. Let me know if you have any questions. And please, I'd love to hear your comments. Be well. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.